Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of gray matter. Technically, I'm still in the replay section of what I did with the corrupted video. But it's gonna be I'm close to getting to the point where I have no idea what's gonna be happening.
Horse path track? That's the track we imagined last night. How weird. This is not good. I need to look into this.
Alright, prank at horsepath track almost blinds custodian. Crop circle at Oxford. An elaborate and bewildering ruse occurred.
I need to look into...
Ruse occurred at the horsepath athletics track last night. Someone adorned the gravel track with an elaborate pattern. Crop circles at Oxford? It seems the pranksters might have been inspired by crop circle conmen, but the horsepath director was not impressed, especially since one of the maintenance personnel was nearly injured when he fell over. Oh, that's good. Okay, so horsepath track is now open. Anything new on the nose board? I'm kind of curious. I did looked at this last time, but I want to see anything new. Nope, still this. Okay, nothing new. Okay, we looked at everything last time, so let's go downstairs. Okay, had to take a drink of water. Also, I don't blame students for being scared if this is like what they walk into when going to the experiment section of the house, because this looks terrifying. Especially, look at this, the heads on the what about this doesn't say run?
Nice effect seeing those faces look down at you from the darkness. Maybe I can incorporate something like that into my act. Into wine much? This one wall probably costs more than I've made in the past 5 years. Not gonna happen. Not without a few sticks of dynamite anyway.
I just realized the symbol is different. It's not look or anything like that. What is it?
That must be where Dr. Stiles keeps his past victims. Oh boy.
Okay, I think that's all, yeah, the heads and stuff like that. Don't imagine I have anything here for the... I want to see if the Swiss Army knife... I don't even know what this floor grading's for.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, never mind. So this, I believe, should be closed. I'm literally just retracing what I did last time.
The door's locked.
Uh-huh, okay. And then, let's head to the main lab. Wonderful, okay. Let's have a look at everything.
Someone in the Stiles' family had a thing for stuffed birds. That one's just plain evil. The shape of some of those is a little odd. I wonder if they had abnormal brains.
I'm sorry, do the students also see this? Like, again, I don't blame people for getting...
You never know when you're going to need a spare brain.
I don't... Yeah, the imagination from this would be so much.
2002? Someone's a pack rat.
It screams horror movie.
That's the woman from the portrait in the hall. This is your brain on a blackboard. That looks Victorian. Very cool. I could see that in my dressing room someday, when I'm famous. Those dead flowers are pitiful. I guess Stiles doesn't let Mrs. Dalton clean down here.
Okay, so I have to look at the instructions. Ms. Everett, as mentioned, I need you to sort my files. That was the reason for your employment. Instructions are as follows. In general, file a folder by the first letter on the tab, except if it's a publication of mine, file under P for publications. If it concerns Oxford, file under O. I don't expect you to finish today, but Do begin if that isn't straining you too awfully. Oh my
I
God.
want to sort those files before Dr. Charm gets up. Straining me too awfully. My ass.
Dear Dr. Stiles, we are in desperate need of your contractor's report for the equipment you donated to the FMRIB Center at John Radcliffe Hospital in 2002. This is the 5th notice we have sent you in the past 2 months. Please send the receipt to me by Friday at the latest, as it is required by our auditors. Desperately, Susan Whittier, assistant to Mr. Headley, the Department of Clinical Neurology, Radcliffe Infirmary.
I should keep my eyes open for that contractor's report.
Okay. And I think textbooks.
A little light reading? No thanks. It looks like a full-body medical scanner. Must have cost a fortune.
Now we have the file cabinet here, but we are going to just take a look at the main lab. Again, just retracing the steps that I did prior.
I better not touch Dr. Stiles' computer. He's not exactly the forgiving type. That's the fMRI equipment. Supposedly harmless.
Oh, so maybe I should take the...
A girl traveling on her own needs more than a few tricks up her sleeve.
There we go. Just take that out of your hands. You don't need the pocket knife in your hands. Restraining straps. What? What? Where?
I think I prefer those open. Just so I have the illusion that I know what's going on. It was nice of Dr. Stiles to spring for the super deluxe lobotomy beds.
Okay. Either way, that's it for here. So let's get to filing, doing our jobs as an assistant. Okay, so publications P, Oxford O. I want
to sort those.
Shush. To be or not to be. I was about to say, I wonder if it if it randomly generates a certain amount, or if it's just gonna be. But already, I think this is different. At least different order. I've seen this title, but not now. It wasn't the first thing that popped up. E-science, lobotomy, my way, or on the highway, MMM, yellow, ZYXWV. Oh, publish, so that's P. How not to work. Here. Organic life. Art.
There. That was fast.
It's really
and now I can snoop. What fun.
Okay, let's go through every
Scientific articles and stuff.
every single thing.
Scientific articles and stuff. Scientific...
Nope.
Nothing exciting in here.
Okay, extraordinary powers of
enlightening.
We've all heard the news that we only use 1/10 the capacity of our brain. But why is that the case? And what intriguing possibilities lay in those dormant sections of gray matter? There are billions of neural connections in the brain. When an infant is born, their neurons are still sending out test flares to other neurons, engaging their response. Our brains prune connections that aren't productive and strengthen connections that are. The early years in which we experience our world sets our neural wiring for life. There are entire networks of potential connections that are unused because, in our infant life, we did not find a need for them. We find proof in a few extraordinary cases, such as the boy who was blind from birth and developed a bat-like ability to sense objects. He could ride his bicycle at terrific speeds despite his lack of sight. And
Dr. Stiles.
And our species continues to evolve new mental capabilities. Scholars believe that the ancient Greeks did not see as many colors as we do today. An early Christian historian commented on how brilliant St. Augustine was because when he read to himself, you couldn't see his lips move. Fields outside neurobiology give us clues to the potential of the brain. Psychics has shown that our brain has a special relationship with the world of matter. When we are not perceiving a subatomic particle, it is a wave. When the human brain turns its attention on it, the particle changes form, behaving like solid matter. In the areas of psi research, scientists have demonstrated that the brain is capable of abilities that have no explanation according to the currently understood picture of the brain or even that of time and space. In the next 50 years, we will begin to discover just how extraordinary our minds might be, how deeply interconnected our brains are to physical reality and vice versa, and how we can awaken new potential within the human mind. Okay. So that was E. Oh, F right away. Oh.
The neurobiology department is looking for a report on an fMRI donation. This must be it. I should get this to Susan Whittier at the neurobiology department.
Okay, and then that goes directly, here we go, in our
Patient
inventory.
case files. Scientific.
Nope.
Nothing. Patient.
Nope.
Something written by Dr. Abraham Linkweller. This might be interesting.
Skeptical scientist. Okay, some of my misguided colleagues have claimed that the human brain will develop extraordinary abilities in the future, going as far as to insist it will happen in the next 50 years. This is the worst kind of pseudoscience and magical thinking. The truth is, there is no evidence that our brains have undergone any serious evolution since we hunted with bow and arrow and drug our kill back to the cave. The drive for shelter, food, and sex and security are as fundamental to our society as they ever were, and we solve problems in the same way, not by developing supernatural powers, but by good old-fashioned cogitation. When our modern world made swift travel over long distances desirable, did we evolve the ability to fly? No. We used the same mental thought processes to invent the wheel, to invent the airplane. The scientific reality is that the brain is well understood, doesn't have any extraordinary powers, and doesn't need any. The ordinary brain is miraculous enough.
Wow. This looks like a very pointed attack on Stiles' Scientific American article. That had to hurt. Patient. This lists everyone in the department.
And here we have... I'm sorry. Isn't it... Oh, yeah, here
It's
you
an
go.
old phone list of the staff in the neurobiology department.
Okay, Susan Whittier.
Patient. Signed. Nothing. Patient. Nothing.
Okay, and then this one was the... Just checking. Okay. And at this point, this is where I'm caught up to what I played before. So from this point on, I wonder... Can I... No, not the donation receipt. Oh, I even got the Linkwell article. Okay, totally forgot about that. Right click. Can I click it onto my phone? Do I need to click on it? Okay, here I am again, trying to click Dreadhill. Who's that?
No reason to call there at the moment.
No, but who is that? Okay. No. So I think I'm done here. Let's go upstairs. Actually, we can have a check of our... So, bonuses... The Betrayer's Price Part 2, Strange Events at Horsepath Track, The Mysterious Dr. Stiles. Sam plays Lab Assistant, which I need to finish off. I have to send off the stuff. Sam gets carded? Oh, I'm gonna assume we need to go... I have to assume it's gotta do with the guy at the brown nose?
That computer is ancient.
Okay, not that. What about the office? Like, do I use a fax machine?
It's locked.
Okay, maybe I have to ask, Susan? Sorry, ma'am, I forgot your name.
Hello. Hey.
Oh, we can't talk to her, so... Alright then. Out of curiosity, there's no way for me... I can only call from a contact list? Games? What games? Snake? Dalton, Yuri, Jet. Can I actually play? Oh! Don't mind me, ma'am. Just, being a good, productive assistant. Not that I have... Oh boy. I know. This is actually kind of hard with via the... I have to every so often, like, look down on my screen. Ah, okay, fine. We're done. We're done. I have to look down at the phone number. Not quite intuitive when you have to click something on the screen below. Okay, so obviously not here. How am I setting off this letter? That's the real question. Unless do I left click on this?
It's an old phone list of the staff in the neurobiology department.
Or maybe I'm going to the neurology department. Blah 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 blah. Horsepath Track, St. Edmund's Hall, Radcliffe Infirmary. Okay, we're gonna get our. Whoa! What in the world is this? Whoa! What's with the Dutch angle right now?
All the administration's offices, as well as the professors. Other floors are for classes mainly, so there's no need to go there.
What is the door sign? Oh my god. Am I allowed in here? Apparently.
Definitely not my style. I'll leave them hanging here.
Okay, don't imagine... So, I'm gonna have to... I'm assuming I might need to take that at some point. Oh, employee... I mean, it says... I can barely see it, but employees only, right?
Employees only?
Why do you sound surprised? Also, statue, what is
Department of Clinical Neurology, Oxford University, Administrator.
Okay, let me just click on all the other things first.
She's both warm and disturbing, like a crazy mother or something.
So I'm very excited about that. Okay. Oh, Lankweller. This is the skeptic article, the guy who wrote the skepticism article.
The nameplate on the door says Dr. Linkweller.
Okay. Well, Susan. Or do we have to get past Susan's secretary? No, but you want the... Wait. You're close...
Can I help you?
You're close
Hi,
enough...
I'm Samantha Everett. I'm working with Dr. Stiles.
Are you? You're not in the department.
No, I'm studying English Lit.
Well, that's Dr. Stiles' business. When you see him, remind him that I need that equipment receipt. Today.
Oh, you don't have a secretary. This is just you right away. Well, I have the receipt. That's what I'm here for.
I have something for you.
Oh my God. I gave up hope of ever laying eyes on this. The auditor's been hounding me for weeks. Thank you, Miss Everett.
My pleasure.
But maybe I should talk
I've
about...
only started to work for Dr. Stiles. I was hoping to find out more about him.
Well, it's not my place to talk about Dr. Stiles. I can tell you that Mr. Headley, he's the dean of the department, he was quite an admirer of Dr. Stiles. Naturally, we were all deeply saddened by what happened.
Mr. Headley?
Would it be possible for me to see Mr. Headley?
I'm afraid not. He's very busy today. Wait, I do appreciate your bringing that receipt. Let me see if he's got a moment. Mr. Headley, I have a Miss Everett that would like a brief word. It's about David Stiles.
Send her in.
In you go.
Oh. Okay, so you are also secretary, or acting as a secretary? And I guess a professor as well, or a researcher?
Miss Everett, a pleasure to meet you. Won't you sit down?
Thanks. And thanks for seeing me.
I'm always happy to make time for David. I've heard from him too little of late. How is he?
Fine. Very self-directed.
Well, that's something. Are you a relative?
Me? No. I'm his assistant. He just hired me.
Did he? Interesting. How can I be of service, Miss Everett?
Lots of questions that can be answered, possibly. That's a rather informal atmosphere. Okay.
Could you give me some background on Dr. Stiles? I don't know much about him.
David Stiles was one of the brightest lights at Oxford. A truly brilliant and original thinker. He was the sort of man it was easy to envy. Wealth, a prestigious family name, good looks, a beautiful wife, effortless public success. Then there was the accident. A horrific thing. There's a poem by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaps a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay.
That's beautiful. I wonder... Never mind.
We must be honest with each other, you and I, for David's sake. What do you wonder?
It's silly. I just wondered which is worse. To have been golden, to have had all that and lost it, or never to have had it at all.
Not at all. Perhaps David asks himself the same question.
Okay.
I've heard rumors about Dr. Stiles. Students say people have disappeared during his experiments, and...
Stop. Don't repeat that nonsense in here, please.
Sorry.
No, it's only natural you would be concerned. He is your employer. There has been a lot of vicious gossip about David, but believe me, there's no truth in it.
Then how did it get started?
When someone is a little too successful, it inspires a lot of green-eyed spite. Should that paragon fall, let's just say there are certain people who love nothing more than to get out their knives and gather round the carcass. Of course, David hasn't helped himself any. If he insists on living like a hermit in that house, people are bound to believe the worst.
Okay. You think if people went missing, there would be, like, police reports and stuff like that, so...
You mentioned that certain people were jealous of Dr. Stiles and might have spread the rumors. I don't suppose you'd tell me who. It might be good for me to know in case I run into them.
No, I don't think we need to discuss that.
Okay.
Okay. Potentially protecting...
So you're
Well-
convinced that Dr. Stiles poses no danger? No danger to, say, students who are participating in one of his experiments?
Absolutely not. He may be on leave, but he's still a valued member of this department. I've reviewed his case personally. There's nothing physically wrong with David Stiles.
He's just grieving.
Are you aware that Dr. Stiles is conducting an experiment right now?
Of course. He had to submit a plan to the university, standard procedure. Frankly, I was happy to see him working again.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. Dr. Stiles wanted me to pick up a copy of the experiment plan he submitted. He misplaced his copy.
I think, young lady, that Dr. Stiles will have to call me and ask for that himself.
I'll tell him.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure, Miss Everett, but I really must get back to work.
Thanks, Mr. Headley. You've been a big help.
I only wish the best for David. I hope you'll treat him well and be a support. He allows so few people near him.
I'll do my best.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I wonder if he won't give it just because if the competitiveness between all the research and stuff is that intense, people might try to sabotage another person's work.
I want to find out who David's enemies are inside the neurobiology department. I should snoop around in David's files.
A letter opener? Where? I don't see one.
I guess not everyone in the department is a fan of Dr. Stiles. At least, that's what Mr. Headley says.
Oh,
Is there anyone in particular I should watch out for?
Mr. Headley doesn't tolerate departmental gossip, and neither do I.
Ah. Dr. Stiles asked me to get a copy of his experiment plan, the one he filed with the department. He misplaced his copy.
I'm afraid Dr. Stiles will have to come by himself for something like that. Or telephone. We don't give those kind of documents out to students.
But
Okay, you want
I'll
understandable.
tell him.
Wait, is this thing here the letter opener? It's just fuck.
Oh, Mr. Headley asked if you would bring him a cup of coffee.
Did he? That's odd. Mr. Headley gets his own coffee.
Okay, so she is, I guess, a secretary, or acting also as a secretary.
Damn, she took the key. I need to find a way to snatch it somehow.
I'm curious, was there any questions about the coffee? Like, oh, I didn't ask for this, but thank you, Susan. Maybe she is just a secretary. I wonder...
She keeps the key to the filing cabinet in that cup. I could try to take it with sleight of hand, but she's a real hawk. This will require something a little more devious.
Sorry, I just wanna...
Looks almost as sharp as a knife. It's a copy machine.
Okay, so we're gonna need to photocopy.
Stiles' experiment plan is probably in that filing cabinet. It would answer a lot of questions if I could get my hands on it.
Okay, so we need to get that key from the coffee cup. Question for me is, what the trick is to wire up a tiny remote-controlled noisemaker into a piece of toilet paper and shove it under a door. When you have the audience or victim with you, you activate the noisemaker remotely. It sounds like there is someone or something behind the door, but when they look inside the room, there's nothing there. Big chuckles by all. I can't imagine.
I don't think that really...
Yeah, I had to check just in case, but it didn't feel right. Divide and conquer. This involves precognition. I'm not sure. The Great Disappearing Ink trick? The trick involves pretending you're going to start another trick. A prediction trick in which you predict what audience members are going to say. Writing down your prediction on a card. You take out a card and pen, but alas, your pen is out of ink. It won't write. You ask to borrow a pen from the audience. Meanwhile, you have a pen filled with disappearing ink up your sleeve. When someone gives you a pen, you do a misdirect by asking the audience jokingly if anyone has a card. While you're making this joke, you swap the pen you were given for the disappearing ink pen up your sleeve. Then you bring out your card and, still standing close to the person who gave you the pen, shake the pen in preparation to write. You trigger the pen and the disappearing ink goes all over the person you borrowed the pen from. You plead an abject humiliation and swear you can fix it. You place a magic handkerchief over the stain and tell the person not to touch it for 5 minutes. The length of time it takes the magic handkerchief to work. You go on with another trick. 5 minutes later, when you remove the handkerchief, the stain is gone. Okay, I think it's this one.
Huh, I like that one. But it doesn't really make sense in this case.
Okay, I was hoping, yeah, I guess the main issue is like, it's not like she's gonna leave the room. Bottomless Cup? Oh, maybe this one? This is a confusing, effective little visual gag. You will need some props. A small magnet, a cup, and a small item made of metal like a coin or key. During this trick, your patter might explain that this is a bottomless cup like the one described in Legends.
Yes, that should work.
Okay,
But I'll need a magnet.
Okay, so we need to leave then. That requires a trip to the... A trip... Oxford Town Center is right here, so... Okay, I believe... Let's go up Queen... Oh, there's a woman selling flowers. Am I gonna need that for later on? That's the question. Oh, wait. Oh, this is not the place. My bad. I went the wrong direction then. Okay, let's go into Black Wand.
Ah, Miss Everett. Lovely to see you.
Thanks.
Any conversations we can have with this guy? Nope. Okay, shop. Shelf. I need a magnet. Can I actually... I don't know, actually. Can I get a magnet here? Stage Blood. Special deck of cards. Breakable wand. Okay, maybe not here then.
I was going to buy a few things today. For my nephew. He's just starting out.
Your nephew has good taste. I still find those items useful myself. Take what you need and pay me on the way out.
Thanks.
Curious, what can you like pick up
Good rhythm.
things? I don't think so. Until you like... I imagine like you shouldn't be able to... It would be weird. But you... Oh. Okay, I picked something out. The spirit? I don't know if I'm going to be needing it now. Noisemaker? Okay. We're just picking up a bunch of stuff. Sam is predicting the future here. I'm going to see... Stage Blood? Okay. Okay, I don't know if we're using all of this stuff today. I'm going to assume maybe. But we've done our shopping.
I picked up a few things. I need to pay you before I go.
I know what you took. £12, please.
Neat trick, that one.
Merely a shopkeeper's necessity, Miss Everett. Enjoy your day.
Thanks, I will.
And I see you've psychically... Oh no, oh, you actually are exchanging... Oh, you didn't even grab it, sir. That's great. Yeah. That's some imaginary money. Just... you didn't even reach for it. I'm just imagining Sam is literally just dropping on the ground like, here you go, this is for you. Now let's see if I can pick up the flower just in case I need it for later on. Apparently this section is to get the shopping done section of the game.
She's selling wildflowers.
Okay. What's the one... Oh yeah, because we have the coaster. I know it's like, focus on one mission, but we have the coaster. So I'm wondering if we... This is the only pub that I know. Oh, we just went right in, okay. I thought it was gonna like take us...
Miss.
Hi.
I thought it was gonna like take us to the view of the front door, but I guess since the...
They don't look like the Daedalus Club type.
Assuming this hunting horn is evolved here.
They don't look... Hi, my name's Sam. Can I bother you for a minute?
I doubt that you could bother me, a nice-looking girl like you. But I'm all ears if you want to try.
Okay.
Can you tell me about the pub? Curious name, the Windy Dog.
Well, you see, it was named after the digestive problems of the original owner's pet.
Ha ha.
No, I'm just joshing you. It was named for a ship, you know. The founder was a retired sea captain.
Okay, I'm just realizing, what are you standing on, Sam? She's so tall. Are you standing on the stool?
Do you know the Daedalus Club? Is this pub in one of their riddles?
Daedalus Club? I couldn't tell you a thing about that, lass.
You sound suspicious, sir. The way you said that sounds suspicious. Anyway, hunting. What is this? Are we going to see the...
That's a curious piece. It's not every day you see a wishing horn.
That didn't go so well. I'm gonna assume something is stuck inside there. This bartender, you're gonna have a laugh. You have squeeze. Oh, so how many lips have been
It's
on that?
all right, love. Just a bit of fun, eh?
Barrel of laughs. I don't know a lot about horns, but that doesn't look right. I think there's a piece missing.
I'm sorry, there's a piece missing from the horn? Okay, I never... Horn cap. Oh. What in the world? Ah, come on. Don't imagine.
A beer coat.
Can I talk? Here
Cute
we go.
gimmick with that horn. Do many tourists fall for it?
Do you mean the wishing horn? 'Tisn't a gimmick. The horn was on the captain's boat. It was blown at any sign of danger. See, the captain still haunts this place. And if you blow the horn, his spirit will come to you. And if you speak your wish, he might just grant it.
Like I said, cute. Not very sanitary, though.
Not a bit of it. I soaked the mouthpiece in 100 proof all day. Cleanest damned spot in all of England.
So in other words, you when someone attempts for it, you clean it every single time.
Is
Okay.
there something missing from the horn, like a mouthpiece?
I told you I soaked it in 100 proof all day, didn't I?
Oh. Oh no. Yeah. Ah. Oh my god. Is he just like...
Here you be.
Gee, thanks.
So he's just like lower on the I guess the bar is lower or whatever? Sorry, that is absolutely confusing me. Okay, let's get the mouthpiece on here.
Told you she wasn't stupid.
That a girl! The captain was sure to hear that. Go on.
I want a piece of gold.
Piece of gold? What the hell is that? If it's money you want, ask for £100. Crikey.
Whatever happened to love? That's what I'd like to know. Thought you looked the type. There's your piece of gold, and a little something extra.
Thanks.
You got it?
My pleasure. Good luck.
I mean, you didn't sound very convincing when you said the Daedalus Club. What is that? I don't know what you're talking about. The trial of Archbishop Cranmer, Christchurch
The
Cathedral.
postcard says the trial of Archbishop Cranmer, Christchurch Cathedral.
Okay. And I'm assuming that little piece that we got is the...
Just need one more piece of gold.
Oh. Okay. Actually, what am I doing? We could head to Christchurch right now. I'm so tempted to just let this run a bit longer than usual while I have the game working and everything. Okay, you know what? Christchurch, here we come. So we know it's inside the cathedral. This is the cathedral? Yes.
I guess a church could be a place where souls choose their fate.
And so the cathedral was... Yes, may I help you? You're a little early for the guided tour, but if I can be of assistance...
Oh
No, you're
no,
practicing.
I'm not really visiting for now. I'm not with a guided tour anyway.
Really? Maybe you could help me then. Ask me some questions about the cathedral, like you're a tourist.
Well, I guess I can.
Okay.
How old is the cathedral?
Henry VIII officially opened it in 1546 under the name of Ecclesia Christi Cathedralis Oxoniensis.
Oh my god, okay.
Anything else special about the cathedral?
The cathedral was the smallest in the United Kingdom until 1905, when the previous parish churches became cathedrals on their own. Birmingham took the title then, and nowadays it's Derby Cathedral.
And what can you tell me about these stained glass windows?
There are many stained glass windows in the cathedral, and we have one of the few specimens of flaming heart angels in Western England, just right here.
So what about this altar over there?
It's almost as old as the cathedral itself, and it features a triptych where some say Judas the Betrayer appears. It is rather unlikely, but this theory is based upon the fact that this character has a small purse attached to his belt.
So I guess you've done pretty well.
Really? Oh, thank you, miss.
I mean, I don't know if she's gonna know, but you know what? You did a great job, sir. Okay, there's only angel window and then the altar over here.
Beautiful stained glass window. I especially like the bloody heart. Nice touch.
Okay, is there anything else besides the angel? Nope. Okay, let's exit. Let's look at the altar. Or, okay, this is a new location switch, and there's, speaking of switch, there's a switch right there.
There's something under there.
How can you tell? At least say what you mean. Unless you, like, she stepped on it, it sounded hollow. That's the only thing I can
I
think of.
wonder what this does.
Time to flip the switch. It doesn't say don't touch.
I did not expect that.
It was a baptism pool, also. Baggy... Wait, you're saying no one flipped the switch, ever? There's a switch here, and no one thought to, like, touch it?
It's another piece of the ideogram.
Okay. Oh, wait. This is it? This is it. No? That's not it. Another piece of the ideogram. What? And the fifth is at the end, where souls choose their fate. Altogether, they point to a place. There, enter the name of the one who sold his soul for 30. Wait, do I have all the jigsaw pieces now? I have no idea. Oh, maybe? It looks like I do. Okay.
And that's it. Now if I can just solve this rebus, I should be able to finish the game.
Carfax. Tower. Carfax Tower. Phone booth. Carfax Tower phone booth. Okay. I think with that. Oh, I can't click. I clicked M to go to the map, but that is not allowed. Where are you going? Oh, you're flipping the switch again. Sorry. Gotta get rid of the evidence that we were here. Okay, can you run? Or is running indoors not allowed? Fine, we'll be respectful. This is a church, not a playground. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Christchurch is done. I'm like the silver. This is silver, right? Okay, but it says to go to the phone booth. Carfax Tower phone booth. I'm curious, are you involved in this? Oh, suddenly we can talk to her. Phone receiver. I'm just... How do we know what to click?
County Elf.
Sorry, wrong number.
Is there anything on here? Okay, we can talk to the lady now, which makes me curious.
Hi, I'll take a bunch of flowers.
God bless you, miss.
Now I've got a flower for you. Ready?
Ooh, isn't that lovely? Beautiful. Thank you, miss.
Don't stay out here too long, will you? You'll catch a cold.
Oh, God bless you.
Okay, I'm curious. And apparently we got some chapter bonuses. Again, I don't know what is... Okay, we are close to Betrayer's Price. Oh wait. The number in the ideogram. Notes of instruction. Sorry, not that. Here we go. Enter the name. Choose the fate altogether they point to a place. There, enter the name, the one who sold the soul. So, am I supposed to type in Judas? So, J... U...
Congratulations on mastering the game. Here is your reward.
This is just Mephistopheles.
Wow, this is amazing. I sold my first Daedalus Club riddle. How cool is that?
Okay. St. Paul's Cathedral, the Betrayer's Price. House of Parliament, okay. Now, 100%? Yeah, okay. I'm curious, can we... I wonder if the guy at the magic shop will say anything. Take a look what I got, a piece of gold. Just really need to know.
Ah, Miss Everett. Lovely to see you.
Thanks.
No, we can't talk to him. It doesn't matter. Sorry, for a minute there I was like, does her head move with our mouse? But doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so with that, I am going to end the set here. I guess next time we will try and decide whether or not to head to... Actually, I could go to Horse Path right now. I don't see why not. And then we'll continue on from there. Let's see if what the... Oh, okay. Nothing much to do. So... Oh, poor guy has to wipe this all out. Anyway, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!